right, we are back at FSL Philippines, and the next match that you're actually gonna see is the match between Diva Gaming versus Onyx Gaming. With me still is DJ Leo Gaming, or just Leo, yeah. Hello.
What's up? What's up? Okay, you know what? We're gonna be casting several matches
Yeah.
today. I'm pretty sure at some point, sooner than later, you're just gonna call me Leo, and that's fine. All right, Kasayo, thank you very much for letting me join you in today's all ladies action.
Yes, but I think our players are ready, so I guess we'll head on to our drafting phase soon. So, but for the meantime, guys, do not forget to like and share the live stream to let other Mobile Legends Bang Bang fans know about what is currently happening in the scene, in our community. This is an all girls tournament. Who wouldn't watch that?
This is once again FSL Philippines. We're playing Mobile Legends Bang Bang. This is, by the way, a Southeast Asian circuit. So, in case you're wondering, in the chat right now, thank you very much, by the way, for letting us be part of your weekend.
Yeah.
For watching this stream. You're gonna see people who are not from the Philippines, and you might be wondering why we're casting in English. It's because it's for them, right? It's for everyone.
Well, English is our international language, so we will use it, especially that this tournament, just like what Leo mentioned, this is because this is an international or a Southeast Asian tournament for all of the Mobile Legends Bang Bang players. But there we go, our drafting is now ready, so let's head on to that. On to the blue side, you can see in here Onyx Gaming, and onto the red side it is Diva Gaming. I like that
Onyx.
what they append in their team names. Gaming.
Yeah.
Gaming.
Yep, very very pretty. I love
Oh,
it.
you also have
Onyx
gaming on your name.
I don't know, just in case people forget. Just in case people forget. You know?
Go ahead.
So yeah, Onyx Gaming is going to be banning and picking first, at least in this phase, and they say no Claude. Right? They don't want to see no Dexter do crazy things. I wonder how Onyx is going to be responding. Diva is going to be responding.
Grok is available for banning. Kimi, Kaja as well. There you go. They have decided to just ban out this Esmeralda, which we know that is quite, OP as well. For me, I like Esmeralda, I play her in ranked games. And,
She is strong. I'm going to agree with you. She's strong, but I don't think she's OP just yet. I think we just have to figure out exactly what makes her tick. But yeah, it's nice to know that you can just ban it straight out since we haven't figured it out yet. And Onyx is going to say no Grok.
No Grok for them. Kimi's available. Harith as well. Kaja as well. Let's see what will be the next ban in here for the side of Diva Gaming.
Even like fighter heroes, like heroes who have like flex positions, like Leomord and Chu are still up.
Yeah.
So this is quite a packed picking phase.
Thams as well as Algis, which we saw a while ago in the match between Archangel and Deadly Delights. What was that?
We missed the ban. We missed the ban.
Did they just miss that, or they basically just want to open other options? Because it could be a technique, or yeah.
We'll see. We'll see what Diva thinking here. If Diva is really prioritizing a hero that they think will need to be opened through letting go of a ban, but Onyx now locking in that Kimi, and that's going to be a good source of damage.
Good source of damage indeed. What could Diva Gaming probably do in here is that try to pick a hero that could probably go against that Kimi. It could be, yes, in the form of the Kufra, having a lot of crowd control, the Lunox as well. I would definitely agree. So much survivability, plus at the same time, very mobile hero, and the damage is just so massive as well. But Onyx will be answering that with a good tank support, Minotaur.
I love it. You mentioned that Kufra is a good foil to Kimi, and yeah, in the early game, that bouncing ball can just go dive into their backlines and make sure that the Kimi pays for even thinking of going up against their lineup. Here's that Diggy to make sure that the Minotaur is a little more potent, and of course, so that you respect how Diva might counter that. So yeah, we're going to be seeing some time journeys and some Minoan Furies.
Yeah, I like that. I like that decision by Onyx Gaming as well, making sure that they get that Diggy as early as they can because, there's already a good crowd control on the side of the red team, Diva Gaming, and they probably would want to, secure this tank support for the side of Onyx already. But let's
We
see.
have one more pick here before we go into the second round of banning, and yep, Diva is going to be prioritizing that Kaja. I think the Kaja is going to do well in locking down potentially the Kimi
Uh-huh.
or maybe the Assassin or whichever damage core hero Onyx might pick. So that's a good pick. I think
Yeah,
that's a good
definitely. I
investment.
like how these teams are trying to counter each other. It seems like it's actually men playing this drafting right now, but anyway, if you guys are wondering, actually we have a rule within FSL that they have to be streaming, or like they need to have that video chat with our marshals, with the
Uh-huh.
organizers, so that in such a way they can show our organizers that it's actually them playing. So we have an
Mhm.
anti-pilot measure,
Yep.
so don't you worry about that.
These ladies are actually what you are going to be watching play. All right, so this is legit. So this is actually the Onyx Gaming and the Diva Gaming competing right now in basically round 2 of the series that we're going to be streaming right here for FSL Philippines. Back to the draft
Mm-hmm.
though. Diva Gaming is banning Guinevere, and on the other side, I think Onyx just left that open.
Yeah, and let's see in here, still deciding probably, yeah, because there are a lot of really good picks right now for them. Oh, there you go. They took a Hellcurt, probably to go against that Kimi as well, if in case he will be joining team fights, but also to assist globally, since, in the form of his Dark Nightfall's ultimate. And so far, for me though, both of these teams lineup are looking good on how they're actually drafting their composition.
I'm not sure what the take of this between Onyx and Diva letting go one each ban. But we'll see. I think their lineups are going to be looking the best that they could,
Wow.
given that each let go of one ban. Now, Onyx locking in that Selena and that Kagura.
Wow, okay, a lot of magic damage source, but I think they are lacking physical damage this time.
They are. If Diva picks up on this, they could just build up on the damage resistance and just go ahead.
Yeah. What just happened? Now I'm not too sure about the lineup of Onyx Gaming. Did they forget about that? That they have too much magic damage now? Yes, the Diggy has a physical damage as well as the Minotaur, but they don't do a lot of damage.
I think what Onyx is going to be doing here is essentially picking off whoever that Selena catches with her arrow.
Yeah, probably. That's a good potential for Onyx Gaming, apart from having that Minotaur who can create fight initiation as well. So let's just probably basically see how this is gonna go.
Ooh, partner, here's something that we have to note though. I think on the side of Diva, they are lacking a retribution. So yeah, counter that to how Onyx has drafted 2 heroes, Rocky Retribution. It looks like they want to
No,
go into that jungle.
you at least need to have one, retribution for your team. That's so, that's very important. Well, anyway, yeah, let's see. Now I'm confused. Like, which team am I gonna lean on?
Personally, though, I just want to see it all, unfold. And I'm really excited now as we walk into the land of Dawn between Onyx Gaming and Diva Gaming. They are now in competition. Let's go through the lineups real quick. Mari on that Kimi, Giselle on the Minotaur, Yutuksha on Kagura, Hinata rocking that Selena, and a Peach with
And there we go on to the red side, the side of Diva Gaming. We have Jenny Puff on the Kufra, Jihan on the Lunox, JK Lees on the Kaja, Rion on the Hellcurt, and Pixies on the Carry. Not too sure if I'm actually reading all their names correct, because I'm using an emulator in here and sometimes it doesn't display, but that's totally okay. I guess what we can do is just take a look at what is Diva Gaming doing right now.
Diva is deep into the Onyx jungle, and they're
Wow.
looking low, ladies and gentlemen. Kago taking first blood. Are they going to be taking second blood as well? Yes,
Oh
they
my
are.
goodness.
Kaja going down. Lunox also going down, and it's Kimmy and Yutuksha making trades there. That's really good. Oh no, they're going to be paying for this. Jenny Puff
4
dying to the
kills.
opponent's tank. Giselle is going all ham here. It's the revenge of the cow.
4 kills within 1 minute game time. Beat that. Any other female teams can beat that. Let us know. Show us in the live stream later on. But this is this is commendable for the side of Onyx Gaming. I think it's just that I think the red team tried their best, but it's, you know, with initial damage potential capability for the blue team right now, Onyx Gaming, they just basically took advantage of that.
I don't know if it is to blame or that's the real cause, but the lack of retribution
As well.
on the side of Diva Gaming may have put them at a 2,000 gold deficiency. Here we go now, quick engage down bot on the side of this is Diva's jungle, but it is a false clash because they are not going to be taking any lives here, but they are going to...
Do note they do not have a retribution in here. They actually didn't engage. Jenny Puff going so low, and Hinata wanting to get him. Fortunately for Jenny Puff, she will still survive.
That was quite the friendly gold buff steal. No lives were lost there. But both teams now, I feel, are eyeing out this turtle as it is currently 2 minutes and 30 seconds in. Diggy dropping that defensive bomb, making sure that no Diva Gaming members are going to be coming in. Jenny Puff jumping in with the bouncing ball, and Jay Achilles is going to be making most of that. Jahan going down as well. Rian is going in. Pixis is looking low. Carry is in danger.
Oh my goodness, 8-1. That is a score right now within just 3-minute game time. And this is going to be a free turtle for the blue team. That is Onyx Gaming. They are proving us that no, regardless if we have a lot of magic damage, that's not really the problem. We got DPS still, although in the form of magic damage, and we got a little bit of physical damage from the Kimmy, and at the same time we got retribution, which is actually lacking onto the side of Diva Gaming.
8-1 now currently, and Onyx getting a free turtle there, almost killing a couple of members of Diva in Jahan and Pixis, but they're going to be getting away. You know what? I think it's lucky enough. Hear me out. I think this early in the game even, it's lucky for Diva to even lock in like parts of their jungle, given how aggressive Onyx is moving in with their 2 retribution heroes. I think it would be good on Diva's side to be getting what farm they can from their own jungle as early.
Yeah, they should, and they will need to catch up. 8-1, and the gold lead is increasing already. This is 3k gold lead in favor of the blue team, Onyx Gaming. Meantime, as you can see in the middle lane, the Minotaur is just fine defending that lane. But on the top lane, we can see in here and engage. Oh, that Diggy is going to go down. He was actually under the turret, but they got a turret in here from that Kimi, but that Kimi will fall down as well. Fight is going to continue as we see a 3v2 situation in here. Jenny Puff trying to back away. Everyone else will be disengaged.
Giselle is lacking on some rage so that she could cast the Minoan Fury, and she just keeps spending it. She needs to be able to build that up a little so that in case a big team fight occurs, she would be able to see maybe 2 or 3 members of Diva Gaming to be able to lock in those kills and maybe turn those into turrets. But right now though, pretty good feeling for Diva as they're able to pick off a couple of heroes on the side of Onyx. They're contesting mid here, and only the first tower went down. This early in the game, 5 minutes, 8-3, you would think more towers would be going down, but only the top 4 Diva Gaming is down, so I think there's still quite a bit of a chance.
There's still, yeah, you can see the potential of this red team right now, especially on team fights, but I might hold on that thought as we have the turtle available right now. Kagura going inside, and there you go. Last hit is gonna go to that dig him. One Fury being popped out as well, and obliteration by Onyx Gaming. Now it's their turn to take another turret, or rather turtle, on our game. Plus, it's actually a wipeout on other part of the map. In the bottom lane,
Oh, wow.
Hinata getting a
I
kill.
was gonna say, at least it's just a 4-0. I thought trade, but now it turns into an ace.
Hinata
And
wanna prove you
even
wrong.
if that- even if that carry was given space, Pixis was out of the way. Hinata was not gonna have any of it. Hinata wanted a clean wipe. And that's
Wow,
what she got.
that's so clean indeed, and it's a massive obliteration in favor of the blue team right now. Onyx Gaming, I like this fight.
This is good moving for Onyx Gaming. They get a second turret from that wipe, but I'm pretty sure... Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, they got a turret and a turtle. So I was gonna say they needed more, but yeah, it's a turret and a turtle. I'll take that any day.
Why not? It's actually already a lot, but if they want to, I think in the form of Hinata, I mean, this Selena in the bottom lane, they even did a wipeout, so that's quite a lot. But, holding all the...
Pixis is in
Oh my
trouble.
goodness. Plus the turret, I guess,
Pixis going
in here.
down. Yeah, Pixis did not even get a second to breathe. Hinata now taking down the turret in her primal form. A lot of damage being dealt by the now melee Selena.
Oh,
This is the Kufra jumping.
One Fury being popped up by that Minotaur, and this is 2v3 situation. But they have to wait for the creep wave before they actually try to push. But probably best way is actually wait for the Kimi or more members from the blue team before trying to engage onto that under turret fight.
Here's the Kaja. He's in trouble. Down she goes. Hinata taking the kill. Jahan and Pixis are having a hard time defending this turret. There's 3 members of Onyx Gaming on the loom in their jungle, just waiting for them to be able to pounce. But Jenny Puff and Jahan are gonna be able to move out of there, rotate safely. And
Jenny Puff knows where the Kimi is, but looks like he will be bursted down a little bit by the umbrella of Kagura. And there you go. Looks like this is going to be a free push in middle lane, as they have, the minion waves as well here in the middle lane.
We can breathe a little easy knowing that Rian's ult is offline right now, so no Dark Knight Falls to be used to help defend. But I think it's safe to say that they are going to be trying to take mid here. That's where a lot of members of Onyx Gaming seem to be collapsing in. Like, they're trying to clear a lot of...
Hinata, we've been seeing her just in the bottom lane, and she's fine doing that. She makes sure doing the side lane job will work perfectly for her, and I think it's definitely working so far. But I think the blue team, Onyx Gaming, should as much as possible try to end the game as early as possible, because the carry can still go online and catch up if they make it up to the late game time.
9 minutes in now. Lord has just come up. It's not safe for both teams to come in. Here we go. Abyssal Arrow taking down almost the Kaja. Both teams are going deep under their turret. Jihan going down, Jenny Puff going down, Jake Lee's. Honestly, I was surprised that she didn't die, but she was the target of that Abyssal Arrow, and she just flickered out.
Well, after that pressure in the middle lane, this is a free first Lord for the blue team, Onyx Gaming. Yes, we're quite happy that the Hellcurt did get one turret on the top lane. Of course, there's an additional gold lead for them, but there is still more to catch up for Diva Gaming. They need to farm as fast as possible.
Sneaky Rian. Yep, Sneaky Rian split pushing there, but really, was it the right price to pay? 2 heroes and a Lord.
And now maybe they're actually getting that realization that maybe it was a wrong idea, or not, since the Lord is already in here in the middle lane, the 6th-man member of Onyx Gaming, wanting to push the middle lane. Jenny actually did engage. JK lays as well. They have to be very careful that Minoan Fury, it was a 4-man knock up, or was it 5? My goodness.
Pretty good. I think it was a two-man
Was
knockout
it?
underneath the turret. That's what made it impressive. 3 members of Diva Gaming surviving, and they're happy to see that their turret is still up. But they are going to be making the most of this by staying inside their walls. I think it's smart for them to stay inside their walls. A lot of of Onyx Gaming's ults are still online, but they've been spending it now to make sure to be pushing back. Abyssal Arrow being shot out. We see Rian going down. This turret is also going to be going the same way.
Yeah, and there you go. 2 turrets left for Diva Gaming, and it seems like as much as possible Onyx Gaming would want to end this now, but they want to take that inhibitor turret in the middle lane as well. You have to be very careful. They're not... the red team, Diva Gaming, doesn't have enough defense in here now that they are left with 1 inhibitor turret in the bottom lane.
I think Onyx Gaming is doing the right thing. They're applying pressure where they can find it. A little unfortunate for them, but unfortunate. This is an understatement. Fortunate, that is. JL Key's going down after being hit once again by an Abyssal Arrow. Jenny Puff,
Oh!
Jayhan, and Pictus are dropping like flies, and so
Onyx.
does that throw, ladies and gentlemen. Takes the game on.
Yeah.
This is pretty good. Like I didn't even get to name everyone who died, but yeah, the only one that matters did go down as well, and that's their core. And in under 12 minutes, that's 11:43. Onyx Gaming takes the first game again.
Nice. Didn't beat that 9 minutes and 12 seconds fastest game time,
No.
but it was an
this
exceptional
is actually-
match. I think they were dominating even. 24-3?
This is the longest game we've seen so far. But yes, I think it is sorry, not the long. This is the longest
So
game
far.
we've had, but the most kills. Yes, the most kills so far.
Yeah. Well, just in a 2-minute game time, we saw that 4 kills already, right? So 2 minutes.
24
Yeah.
kills.
Yeah, and in that first 2 minutes of the game, we got 4 kills already. So that was amazing. So congratulations for the first game, Onyx Gaming. But you know, this is a best of 3 match, so Diva Gaming could still make a comeback. And you know, Onyx Gaming just needs 1 more point to...
I really like this. You know, Mari did so well. Mari had like almost half of the kills. 10-1-8. And look at the assists on Yutuksha, that Kagura. 15 assists. That's about 65% participation. So yeah, we're looking good here. This is once again, this is just Diva Gaming, right? Yeah, Diva. Oh no, sorry, that's Onyx.
Yeah.
Onyx Gaming did really well in game 1. I wonder how Diva's gonna be coming around.
Yeah, and that was it for our game 1. We will be back after 5 minutes for our game 2 again for this match between Onyx Gaming and Diva Gaming. Let's see if Diva Gaming will be able to make a comeback on the round 2 and round 3 of the matches of this best of 3 match. We again are your casters. I'm Kaysaya. So, guys, we're back at FSL Philippines. You're watching Diva Gaming versus Onyx Gaming. 1 point is already in the hands of Onyx Gaming. We will still be your casters. I'm Kaysaya.
And I'm Leo.
Yes, and I think the players are ready. So I guess we will just, you know, cue the marshals to, you know, that they can start the draft already. But Leo, maybe may I ask you, what do you think we'll see on the next round? Will still be Onyx Gaming, or will Diva can still make a comeback? What do you think about, you know, based on their gameplay and how they play?
Based on our first round between these two, Onyx and Diva, their drafting skills are on point.
I agree.
can see that they respect each other and they know how the meta works. But when it comes to the gameplay, I think what Onyx Gaming does here is they have what do you call surgical precision. Like they know exactly what they want to do and how they're going to execute it. And even though it does look weird for us, especially as the viewers or the casters in general, they know their strategy and they're going to be able to execute. As we said earlier, their magic damage was a little too much and they lacked physical, but they made the most of it, and they did
I agree. But now we are guys, in here into the banning phase. Onto the left side, you can see Diva Gaming having 0 points and Onyx Gaming with 1 point. Onyx Gaming just needs 1 more point to win this round 1, and whoever actually loses this fight will say bye-bye for our tournament. But fans of Diva Gaming, just chat in the live stream and cheer them up. They need your support.
Yeah. Send them your energy, guys. All right. We
Team is banning.
But there we go. Kufra ban
Watching,
and Kimi ban for these two teams. They don't want to deal with this Kufra as well as the Kimi, which we saw a while ago. This is actually a respect ban for themselves, for Onyx.
for both teams. Yeah, for both teams. They understand that they know exactly how to use these meta heroes right now, and they're saying we need to see other strategies, and we want to see how diverse you are. All right. So basically, what I want to see in this game, Kaisaya, is what Diva Gaming brings to the table. I want to see Diva make a turnaround here, make a comeback, and show us that yeah, our fundamentals are here. And we know how to keep up with all sorts of
I
competition.
wonder
Right?
if
So Diva now.
yeah. I wonder if they will now have a
Wonder.
retribution here.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's something that you learn from, right? Real quick, there's something that you learn from.
Yes.
So Diva now banning Kaja and Onyx, saying goodbye to Claude. I wonder what kind of damage we're gonna be seeing, given that on one side Onyx banned really good marksman, and on the other Diva banned like a good
Tank support,
so
yeah,
good
and
support.
crowd control, source of crowd control. So yeah, you can see the
Yeah.
difference in here on what they're actually trying to do. But still, this will open up other, heroes in the current meta right now, just like the Grok. We've seen this Grok in the first series, played so well, but at the same time prioritized as well by Onyx is the Minotaur, a good tank support as well with heals. But
Okay, I like what they're doing here. I like that.
oh
Onyx-
wait.
Sorry, Diva's doing a good job here of blocking tanks and picking them with
Your
Grok.
team
But then
is picking.
Onyx here says, you know what, it's okay. Minotaur is up, and so is Lunox. So we're gonna.
I thought they were gonna go for the Nana.
Oh, did
Did
they? flash to that? I
they?
didn't see
Yes,
the
they did. They hovered it, but I'm happy that they actually picked this Minotaur. Good tank support, a good source of magic damage, and burst as well in the form of the Lunox as their second pick. But this time, since these two marksmen were banned, Kimi and Claude, oh, there you go. Instead, they will actually still prioritize all of the tank support that they can get in their hands for Diva Gaming.
So this is good. Diva Gaming is showing us a nice lineup in Guinevere with a lot of good catch and mobility and some burst damage to boot. Plus that Diggy. Diggy is a counter to Minotaur. So that time journey is going to be saving her allies from being Minoan Fury up into the air. So I want to see how Diva Gaming is going to turn this around.
But Esmeralda picked in here by Onyx Gaming, I think it's a wise decision. We know that she can steal shields, and we know that Grok gets some shield as well.
So you're right. It's gonna be a Guinevere versus Esmeralda fight. I'm excited now. This is good.
Yeah, I mean, it's really great to see that kind of fight. If that we'll see that action between these two fighters. But now we can see in here being banned by Onyx Gaming is the carry. Actually, a while ago, Diva Gaming hovered that carry a while ago. Probably they were also deciding on, picking or securing this marksman already. So I think for the marksman, we are left with probably Hanabi.
Yeah, Hanabi.
As far as I know, Granger isn't banned in here. Do you know?
Yeah, I think Granger should be
Yeah.
open. Granger is available now on the rank ladder, and I think for the FSL he is going to be available.
Yeah.
But yeah, the hero pool for marksman is pretty small. Nope. All right, Granger is not available for picking here in the FSL as
No. He is
Marshall,
available.
Thank you very much. Oh, no heroes banned.
Yeah,
There you go.
we
I'm
don't
sorry. That
have
was a
any heroes
poor message.
banned. So Granger is available. Pretty sure this
Yeah, absolutely.
players know already. We just wanted to confirm. But I saw him in the ranked games, kind of OP, especially if you land the critical hits. By the way, Balearic in here, locked down by Diva Gaming. Looks like that is a good pick. Oh,
What is
Layla.
this? They're looking for damage. They're looking for damage. And as I was going to go, this is one of my points right now. There's a very small pool for marksman heroes right now. Like, they banned the Claude, they banned the Kimi, they banned the carry. What's left? Hanabi?
I want to see a Granger for sure, but looks like these
Yeah,
two teams won't be risking that one. Okay, both of the teams will be playing with a no marksman composition. I'm expecting a very long fight in here. We saw an almost 12-minute game time a while ago. Maybe this time we might reach 15-minute game time, I assume.
15 minutes is pretty average. So yeah, I think that's okay. Anything that doesn't touch like the 30-minute mark is going to be fine for me. And I hope that these two teams know exactly what they're doing with their lineups. So yeah, once again, let's run through what Onyx Gaming and Diva Gaming are bringing to the table before we land into the battlefield. Let's go with Onyx first, yeah? Onyx is rocking that Esmeralda on Mari, Lunox by Hinata, Giselle on that Minotaur, a Peach rocking Angela, and of course, Yutuksha on that.
For the side of Diva Gaming, we have Diggy for JK Lees, Valeric for Jenny Puff, Guinevere for Jhan, Harley for Pixies, and Grok for Rion. Alright, no marksman composition for both of the teams. Let's see how this is gonna work.
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
One thing to note here, partner, is I saw that Onyx is now that's Diva, right? Yep, Diva is now rocking two heroes with Retribution, so they learned.
Wow, that's great. It's totally different from what they have shown in the first match. So I appreciate that they actually now have at least one. Actually, even they have two this time, right? Retribution for the team, so that's really good. This will definitely allow them to to farm fast compared to what happened in the first game.
We're seeing standard laning procedures here between both teams, Onyx and Diva, going for a 2-2-1 split. Up top, it's that Diggy supporting the it's that Diggy supporting the Beleric, and it's Harley and Grok just trying to take the buff. That's safe. That's safe.
Yeah, no one's aggressive right now, probably because they don't have a marksman, both of these teams. So I think everyone's just minding their own business, their own jungles at the moment. So
yeah, exactly that. They're like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna go out.
Yeah,
I'll just keep here.
Probably we're just waiting for a level 4. So far, no one is level 4, but we have a level 3 Harley already. So we might be expecting an early invade or a gank from the blue side, Diva Gaming, if Pixies reach level 4.
Up top, they are playing footsies, A Peach and Mari between Jake Lees and Jenny Puff, but they are going to be disengaging. Maybe they'll meet in mid. That's what it's looking like right now. Giselle having a fair amount of rage to use, but Hinata does not want to engage just yet.
Oh!
She does not have Order and Chaos.
In the bottom lane, though, that was an early ultimate by the Harley, because not enough damage. This will not totally kill the Leomord. Instead, the Leomord will survive and still be able to go back to the base. But in the middle lane, we can see in here a little bit of both for both of the teams at the moment as they try to make a position near the turtle.
That is going to be a good fight for both teams. Whoever survives this, whoever wins this, is almost guaranteed gonna get a free turtle, but it looks like Diva is gonna be a little sneaky. They're gonna be trying to turn the momentum onto their side by hitting the turtle early, and they are gonna be securing it. Turtle has been killed, but Giselle is looking low. Jenny Puff paying the iron price by dying. So does Pixis by the Lunox. Yutuksha, though, turning that into a trade by Jhan. It's 2-1 currently. Not much happening, but that was quite the fateful last few seconds.
Wow.
Happening between the top and bottom.
Indeed. I want to take a look now on what the Esmeralda is actually trying to build. Looks like she's going to go for a mage build in here. As you can see, boots with penetration together with Angela right now in the top lane, easily clearing that creep wave.
Yep.
Launch
And
attack.
I think that's the key because her shields are powered by her magic power. So the more magic power she builds, the more white in her life bar you're going to see. And she can turn that into more damage in turn. So yeah, I'm excited to see how these two teams are going to be just building and trying to counter each other given that they both have no marksman.
I thought they're gonna go on the top lane for a 4-man gank, but let's see. Looks like this is going to be a 2v2 situation, or no? This is gonna be, you know what? Compared to our first game, they're not too aggressive, right? No, but holding on that thought, you can see in here one more kill going to Pixies and Hinata getting that ultimate from Angela. They're still trying to survive. Oh my goodness, immobilized in here is the Grok, but they will still get one more kill. And there you go, they are not yet done. Everyone will try to go under turret. Jahan going so low. Oops, he will still survive.
Any fight that has an Angela involved is never a fair fight. Time Journey being popped up by Jake Lee's. They are going to be pushing in Onyx Gaming under their turret. They are going to be disengaging. That was quite the exchange. 3-3 now currently between both teams with really no difference between their gold. They turned that into a parity.
I wonder if there will be a steal in here by the blue team, Onyx. Oh, there you go. Apparently not. ISL's going so low, killing spree for Jahan, and one more kill, and Esmeralda is here trying to get more targets from the blue side. Double kill will go to Hinata instead. So 2 members are actually, no, 3 members left for the blue side, but Jahan will now fall down and they are left with 2.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Both teams losing 3 members each. I think Mari did really well dropping that falling star moon, hitting about 2 people and turning that exchange into a turret. Good on you. She is going to be able to farm up, and she's that much closer to building her first core.
And she's getting more shield. This is Esmeralda. As we go into a later part of the game, looks like this is going to be a hard to kill Esmeralda. So I think they might want to try to stop that by, removing the jungles from the red side. But looks like they're going to go for an engage instead on to the top lane. Oh, there you go. One more casualty for the blue side, red side.
Paying the price. There's really no mobility on that Angela besides actually popping into someone via heart guard, but it was a little too late, and I think it's right that she just sacrificed herself there, but they are going to be paying the price of a whole turret.
There you go, 1 turret for the blue side, but
First turret.
yeah.
The first turret this time.
Oh, this is the first turret, but they're actually continuing in here, trying to engage, or now, this is what they're doing, trying to steal the buff from the red side and trying to be aggressive on where they can. In here, onto the top lane, 2v4 situation. Esmeralda will fall down. Looks like Angela will also fall down, but that was actually instead a 1-for-1 trade. Lunax is here. Let's see if she will be able to catch out anyone. Instead, she will just go back to the lane and clear those minions.
That was an interesting engagement. Mari biting the dust, but in exchange, Jake Lee's also does. It looks like a blue team is going to be turning this into a turtle. That was an okay trade for them, I think. If your Diggy's going to die, but instead it's the opponent's mage who's going to be taking the hit, I'll take that any day.
And Jahan, the Ganivir in the bottom lane just took 1 turret in the bottom lane part of the map away from Onyx Gaming, and I think this is the reason why they are now catching up. They actually now catched up in terms of gold.
Diva's top turret here is looking very dangerous. It looks like it is going to be going down. A Peach hitting that with just 1 attack. They are playing footsies around Turtle right now. 4v4. Both fighters are actually absent from this space right here. Heart Guard being popped. She's inside Onyx right now, and they are going to be popping all of their ults. Nature Shield up in this end as well. Nominal just yet. He is going to be fighting the dust. Jenny Puff going down as well. Jake Lee's 2-for-1 in return.
Leomord
is who's taking the damage. Leomord is just going to get away. I think that's a good deal. I think that's
Leomord's advantage in that fight was the critical hit. the passive that he has, the critical hit whenever there are, your HP bar is on 30% and below. I think he just took of that advantage, but I think Onyx Gaming, Diva Gaming was also wise about trying to just back away when they saw the Leomord getting that, last hits away from them.
Yeah. It's a pretty good deal for Onyx Gaming. Leomord popped the Phantom Steed, upping his movement speed. So yeah, Yutuksha was able to join the fight much faster and much sooner, and she made a difference there.
Yes, indeed. And 9-10, that is our score at the moment. Pretty equal. Gold at the moment, a little bit of lead onto the blue side. Diva Gaming. Let's see in here. 50 seconds from now, the first Lord is gonna go up. And everyone's in here in the middle lane trying to dance. Probably they would want to initiate a fight in here. Oh, that was just a little bit of poke coming up from the Minotaur, but they will not engage.
This is as close a fight as we've ever seen today.
Yeah.
Currently 9 minutes in, and we still have no, sure victor. So I like this. This is really good competition.
On the top lane, we can see good flow of creep wave coming up from the blue side, Diva Gaming, and looks like they want to take advantage of that at the moment with Esmeralda all alone, but what they cannot see, now they've actually seen Rage in here from the Minotaur, unfortunately, because there is a Diggy that Minoan Fury won't be effective at all, and everyone in here getting that Minotaur, he's gonna die, plus probably this is going to be a turret in favor of the blue side.
Yep, Hinata is on her own, but not really, because A-Peach decides to hard guard into her. Jenny Puff looking really low right now. Jenny Puff bites the dust. Hinata is here, and Yutuksha to the rescue, and Barbiel is just riding people down. It's a 3 for a 2 in favor of the red team. It's a 4 for 2.
That was a turnaround of situation in there when the Angela and Esmeralda came in, as well as the Leomord, but let's look at what is happening in the bottom lane first. Jahan actually did a pretty good job on pushing that bottom lane part of the map, and I think this is the reason why they have snowballed with 2k gold lead into the hands of Diva Gaming.
Yeah, partner, check this out. You know what? I think I'd rather say, better late than never. I think they won that engagement because they came in at just the right time, a little like a second or two late. That way they're able to pop their ults, and their Diggy was able to pop the time journey before everyone else jumped in, and that's how the red team won that exchange.
Yeah, and Jahan tried to do an engage against this Leomord. This is a level 13 versus level 11. She could definitely go aggressive, but probably playing a little bit safe, since you can't say there might be comrades hiding in the brushes, so better be safe, just like now.
There's all 5 of them there.
Oh my
God, there's all 5 of them there.
A good timing to go under turret right now. Just she has to avoid, because there's a minion wave going under turret as well. But in the middle lane, looks like something is happening.
Yep, middle lane is looking dangerous. Red team, there's only 2 members for them, with 4 members of the blue team coming in. Time journey being popped, altar being popped, ladies and gentlemen. I think Falling Star Moon has already been committed here. And nope, there it is. It just got popped right now. She was charging it up, I'm sorry. A-Lynx has A-Peach inside of her. Damage is being dealt. Minoan
Wow!
Fury,
Oh my goodness!
In the Minoan Fury, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, Mary
Oh my
dropped like
goodness!
a fly. A-Peach
Savage!
is left alone. A-Peach
I'll give
is
the
left
Savage.
alone. That was really good. The 4-man Minoan Fury was...
And the 4-man Minoan Fury helped that Guinevere get that Maniac. I was actually excited about getting the Savage for them, but the Angela was able to back away really fast, and now I think it's still a good decision for the blue team to just transition on trying to get the Lord. So what do you think, Leo? Guinevere or Esmeralda?
I think Jahan is doing a really good job here. Jahan is just farming up, and she called bottom her home for the longest time.
Yeah.
Very rarely see the Guinevere go in any other lane, and I think that strategy has done her so much for this game. Now 13 minutes in, she has farmed up, give or take, about 9,000.
Yeah, 9.7k. That's a lot.
And that's the highest. That's the highest amount of gold.
And she's level 15.
Yeah. So yeah, you can expect a lot from this Guinevere right now on behalf of Jehan.
And the Lord is now in the top lane trying to clear that wave in there. Probably the blue team would want to rotate together with the Lord as well. Still Jehan on the Guinevere will still be working on the bottom lane. Looks like Split Push is the name of the game for Diva Gaming.
Yep, Diva's looking to split push. And here it is. I think we're going to be seeing a game 3. They are not going to be going down so easy. Split push indeed. They are going to be leaving mid here, but they're committing a lot towards
top lane,
the
yeah.
Lord push.
And there you go. We can see in here the Lord is actually hitting the turret already. Minotaur trying to shove away the members of Diva Gaming, but Diva Gaming, we're still able to get that inhibitor turret on the top lane, and all of the creep wave, as you can see, it's all flowing towards the base of Onyx Gaming.
Jehan committing her ult there, throwing out a few psycho balls. Minoan and Fury popping once again, 3 members, but Giselle is going to be going down. I think this is it. If they don't push out, if they don't kill a few more members of Diva Gaming, Diva is already in. They are going to be ending right here. It is a sweep. An ace. Jehan is a
wow, intense.
I don't know, killing everything. All they need to do is take care of this wave, and the game is theirs.
That thing is so cute, just hiding behind the base. Well, anyway, it is a 1-1 score. Diva Gaming versus Onyx Gaming. This is the first series that we will have a third match.
Wow. All right. That game was won on the back of Jehan, I gotta say.
Yeah, obviously she gets the MVP in here, but I think Onyx Gaming, they try their best. It's just that probably they left the Guinevere all alone farming in the bottom lane, allowing the Guinevere to get a lot of items and gold for her pocket.
The lack of a marksman did not bother Diva Gaming at all. They were investing into their fighter assassin build on that Guinevere, and Jehan just made the most of it, and she did very well.
Yeah, and there you go, guys. We will be having a third match for these two teams. Diva Gaming versus Onyx Gaming. It is a 1-1 score right now. We are your shoutcasters. I'm Kaysaya.
And my name is Leo.
Just hold on tight, guys. We'll be back after 5 minutes for our game 3. Alright, we are back for FSL Philippines, and once more we will be your shoutcasters for today and tomorrow. I'm Kaysaya.
And I'm Leo.
Yes. Leo, what do we have right now between these two teams that we have, Diva Gaming and Onyx Gaming?
Onyx Gaming versus Diva. Yo, you guys are having a lot of fun. I can tell. I've been watching the chat, and they are excited to see game 3.
Yeah.
Game 1 went Onyx Gaming in about 12 minutes, and game 2 went about 15 going to Diva. So, both teams are going neck and neck, and these ladies mean business, Kaysaya. These ladies, they know exactly what to do to get to the top, and they are not going to stop at anything, right? So I want to see what game 3 is going to be bringing.
It's time for these teams, all-female teams, to make a name for themselves. Well, just so you guys are actually curious, what is actually our prize pool in here? We have 300 Singaporean dollars for plus 4,000 diamonds for the winning team, and in case they win, or if they become the champion, they will fly to Singapore for the FSL Elite that will happen on June 8 to 9.
That's crazy. So champions are going to be winning themselves some cash, some diamonds in game, and of course they are going to be flying to compete.
Yes.
To compete in Singapore for FSL Elite.
Yes, they're going to battle against the champions of other countries, so that's going to be great, I think. Me, I really, it's just that being a caster came into my life first, but really before I was actually intending to, I dreamed of becoming a professional player as well, but you
Going
know,
pro. Yeah, you wanted to go
yeah, I
pro.
wanted to go pro, but now we go caster.
I
We go
guess. You know what?
caster.
We're in the wrong business. We're doing the wrong things. We should be playing instead of casting. But then again, this is an awesome thing to do. Like I appreciate the work that we do, and I love doing this. So I hope you guys are enjoying what we're doing here. If you are, do share the stream and share the love, and let everyone know what's going down here. Once again, this is FSL Philippines, and over the weekend we are going to be looking to crown the FSL
Tomorrow.
Philippines champion to be.
Yes, it's
Yep,
just gonna be some
tomorrow.
same time, same place.
Yep. From 1 p.m. all the way until we find that one team that we're going to be sending over to Singapore.
Yes, this is the very first women's esports circuit for Southeast Asia for Mobile Legends Bang Bang. So it's definitely something that you have to take a look at.
You can't miss this, guys. This is the start. This is essentially where it all begins, right? In the future, you guys are going to remember. Oh, when the female esports league was just starting up, But yeah, you guys are gonna be remembering these days, and I hope you're enjoying it right now.
Yes.
Because it is an awesome day for a Mobile Legends action.
Yes.
Between Onyx and Diva, I don't know what to call. I honestly, I'm
They're really great in drafting. It's just that sometimes, when we are already in the action, it makes a difference. You can see the skills of these players on how they actually work around on what composition they have actually built. Now this time, I want to take a look at if they will once more try to build a no marksman composition.
Your team is banning.
We'll just have to see based on the draft, I guess.
Yeah, again, we'll see though. But you're right. We are now jumping into the draft. On the blue side is going to be Diva, and on the right side it's going to be Onyx. Let's see how these teams are going to be making their lineups. Because this is do or die for them. Yeah, this is the game 3 in a singles elimination.
And that's what makes this kind of game exciting. When you got the third match for the best of 3 match, do or die. It's just a test of skills. Who's really the greatest?
Both teams are looking to do their first phase of banning, with Diva taking priority here. They are going to be first. And their second ban is going to be that Lunox.
The Lunox, Grok is open, Kaja is open, Esmeralda is open. You know what? It's really, I think, it would already be given that a lot of really good heroes will be open. It's just a matter on how will you draft or how will you play, which hero will you prioritize, and basing on what you will pick first, you try to create basing on that first pick.
Yeah. Here's one thing I observed though, and I noticed a lot of our ladies here don't seem to be trying to fit in Cho or Tams into their
Maybe
lineups.
that's what we now realize in comparison to the men in MPL.
Yeah.
Now Digi is actually prioritized by Onyx Gaming in here. Do take note,
There's
Diva Gaming
something
didn't
that's-
download any.
Yeah, here's what's interesting. It's Onyx. Onyx let go of one ban.
Kaja is available. Could this be a Kaja, Grok?
Kaja Harith? Oh, no.
Oh.
Okay. It's Kaja.
There's a lot of
Guinevere.
crowd control,
Okay.
man.
I see Kaja
Your team
Guinevere.
is
So
picking.
Onyx is now afraid of that Jahan Guinevere, so they're going to take it away. Essentially, they're going to take it away.
Now, probably, if Jahan knows how to play that Guinevere, probably she knows how, to counter that. Or probably she already talk about if they take away our Guinevere, most probably we'll have to use this and that. But we'll have to see. Probably that's why they prioritize Digi already to avoid the crowd controls that this team, Diva Gaming, might potentially get this, in the form of Guinevere as well as the Kaja.
Here's I think a preemptive carry. I personally think that this carry came in a little too early, given that the only target that she wants to melt is a Kaja. We're not even sure what kind of tank heroes Onyx is going to be bringing, but to his or to her their own. And if Diva is gonna make this work, then more power. A Peach now making the pick here for Onyx Gaming, hovering over
Lolita. Lolita, magic damage. Guinevere, magic damage. Kaja, magic damage. So, yeah, definitely after this first 3 picks of Diva Gaming, they really have to, get more physical damage, additional physical damage, I guess.
Yeah, but partner, let's talk about this. Let's go back to a few games. Yeah, some lineups that have just like a pure set of damage isn't necessarily a weak. Remember, like
yeah.
We know
From the first game,
so
that's what we've seen a while ago. So let's see.
So let's see
Probably the
what
DPS. I
happened
guess
here.
they have to add at least a DPS because this is all burst in form of magic damage.
Here we go. Second round of banning. Diva says no Harith. We don't want to see no little white-haired boy going. Pew, pew, pew.
Partner that with a Nana. Well, anyway, Kufra being banned in here by Onyx Gaming. Let's see. Probably Onyx Gaming now would want to add a physical damage source. Could be in the form of a marksman or another fighter on assassin.
Yeah, I have a question for you though. I mean, Numenon Blast and the Divine Judgment is there, but given the time journey on Diva's side, do you think they should invest a little more on crowd control or less crowd control?
I think they should try to get Purify. Look at, they added an Aurora for additional crowd control.
Yeah.
So if DG pops this time journey, let's say, okay, this negated the divine judgment of, or rather, or any crowd control coming out from the Guinevere, then comes in here, okay, it's done. Then comes in here the ultimate of Aurora. So there's just a lot of crowd control right now coming up from Onyx Gaming's lineup.
It seems that they plan to overload the time journey. Instead of playing around it, they're just gonna overload it. And now, Diva locking in that Harley and that Hellcurt. We got one last pick for Onyx here. We're waiting on what they think they're gonna do. They are still lacking a marksman. If we're gonna still go for a no marksman lineup, I think they're on a different page than Diva, because Diva already locked in the early carry.
Wait!
What? Speak of the devil! You said Nana, and now it's out. What are you doing?
Did they? I wonder if they heard me, but wow. Okay, this is a Nana in Retribution. Before, in Season 1, because I used to play Mobile Legends Bang Bang since Season 1 and 2. So, we would build...
I know what you're talking about.
We would build this Nana as an ADC.
Yep, it's called the Reap Nana. That's why the Reap is in her
Oh
name.
my goodness.
But since then, they've reworked her. They've patched her up. But I don't know if they're going to be keeping this up. And as you can see, the emblem is still the magic emblem. It's still the mage emblem. So I don't know if this is going to be, the Nana of
I
old.
wonder,
I'm
yeah.
not sure.
It's. I was expecting that we'll see a, physical damage emblem in here for the Nana. Okay, that's a lot of magic damage. All of this are magic damage. No physical at all.
At least on the side of Onyx.
Yeah, on the
right?
side of
It's a lot of
Onyx.
For Diva, though, it's quite a mix-up. So yeah, as we land into the battlefield right now, this is going to be the last game between Onyx and Diva. Let's go through the lineup, shall we? On the blue side, that's the left side of your screen right now. You got Diggy, Bran by Jay Cleese, Jenny Puff on that Minotaur, Jay Han rocking that carry, and Harley on Pixia. I'm sorry, and Alon or Arlon with that.
And onto the side of Onyx Gaming, we can see in here Hinata Onikaja. Well, sorry if I can see all of the names completely, so probably I'll just mention the heroes that they have picked: Guinevere, Lolita, Aurora, as well as Nana.
Here we go. Big engage in mid. Like, they are not taking it easy. As you can see, down goes Jenny Puff. That Minotaur took a little too much damage. And you can see how useful Molina is. Giselle also biting the dust, though. So that's a 1-for-1 trade underneath the turret.
We will actually rehost this due to a bug in the game. It's not real. Probably that's why they picked the Nana. Maybe.
Yeah, it's
We
not
got
real.
too excited about the Nana. So,
I think they agreed to make it the same pick.
oh, they did? Let's read the message from... Yeah, we'll just confirm that with the marshals later on. So, yeah, we will be redoing our third game. Usually this happens. You know, when there's a third game, something happens.
Yeah. I mean, you know, you always have to be ready for what comes up. So,
Yeah.
that's what we're doing now. With the help of our marshals, I think we're going to be banning and picking either the same heroes or going through the same process, but with that bug already patched up. So,
Yeah, I guess we will be taking a few minutes break just to recreate the lobby, guys. So we will be taking, we'll be taking a break for the meantime. We'll show you the BRB screen first. We'll be back after a few minutes, we promise. So just, don't leave us. Share the live stream and be here. We're casters. I'm Kaysaya.
and I'm Leo.
We'll be back after a few minutes. Alright guys, we are back for Diva Gaming versus Onyx Gaming. We are now at 1-1. It's just that we have to redraft from that previous technical issue that happened a while ago. But once again, we will be your shoutcasters. I'm Kaysaya. And with me?
And I'm Leo.
Yes, Leo. Just Leo. No other...
Yes,
no
just
other
Leo.
words, but yeah, teams are ready, so we're gonna be asking the teams to start the match already. So a while ago we saw a Nana, but actually hold on, it looks like I have to fix something on my... There you go. All right, so there we go. Here's our draft. We are now on this match once more, third match between Diva Gaming and Onyx Gaming.
Let's get it. We apologize for the wait,
Yeah.
guys, because we were trying to fix the bug and we were trying to get all the players back into this new lobby. And I think they had to draft the first three heroes the same way and ban the same heroes the same way, except during the second phase, that's when they'll actually be doing things the right way. So,
Yeah.
let's jump right back into this. We see again that Claude and the Lunox ban. The Kimmy, and yeah, we're waiting on what Onyx is going to be banning for their second.
It should be the same bans. So per discussion with our marshals, we will have the same bans. First two bans only, and then same first three picks. So the last two picks can be different, and the last ban can also be different.
There's that Kufra ban. I think this is where they start to change it up, to fix it, because Onyx missed a ban, right? Onyx missed their last ban, so this is where...
Yeah, probably. And probably that's why we saw a Nana with a Retribution and a Magic Emblem a while ago. So probably that explains why. Ridiculous indeed. We were left hanging, thinking like what they're actually planning to do with that Nana with a combination of some sorts.
Yeah, it's free to hope, it's free to hope for something as crazy as that, but we'll see. Maybe reality is much better, right? So once again, they are going to be drafting the same heroes to start, but from here, anything goes for the last two picks and last ban.
Yeah, and yeah, we're just redoing everything in here, but basically meantime, guys, to share and be active in the live chat. Let your friends know, those Mobile Legends Bang Bang friends know on what is happening in here. This is an all-female tournament, of course, presented by Female Esports League. This is supported by Muntin themselves with their MLBB project, and of course our shout outs to our partners, Dreamcore, our official PC partner, Yahoo, our official media partner. As far as I know, we're also live on Yahoo, and for the visuals, very pretty visuals that we have, overlays of the live stream, Overdrive. We're also live, by the way, on Streamcraft. You just search over FSL.
Yep. So there's a lot of
Your
ways that you
team
could get
is
in
picking.
on this
Yeah.
FSL action, and are once again witnessing FSL Philippines. This is the second round that we're streaming, and this is the third game between Onyx and Diva. If you're just jumping in right now, welcome wherever you're from. If you're from the Philippines, mabuhay. If you're from anywhere else, yo, check out what female Filipino Mobile Legends.
Yeah, actually, our next event is gonna happen on May 16 and 15 and 16. That's a Wednesday and a Thursday. It's gonna be FSL Myanmar. Will you be casting with me on that one, or will it be a different person? I think it's gonna be
I'm not sure, but I want to see some Myanmar.
Myanmar action. We're gonna see the all-female there. But there you go, guys. Now, I couldn't actually remember if this was the same ban from the side of Diva Gaming. It seems like it is for the Esmeralda. I'm not too sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. And the Harley ban for Onyx Gaming. Finally, they got a ban in here.
But they are going to be going into the last picks here. Diva looking at that Kadira, and good job. I thought they were going to switch it up into a Saber, but they picked it right on time. And for Onyx, though, they're locking that Hanabi and now considering an Alex.
This is going to be exciting. I mean, the compositions, I think, for both of them are well prepared, well drafted. It's just a matter on how these two teams are going to execute their lineup.
Speaking of execute, that Guinevere is looking to rock and execute, and both teams seem to be considering the use of retribution. But
no, there's no retribution. Yeah, it is. It is absent.
Oh, no.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
The
no.
Kadita has the retribution as well as the Diki.
What?
Oh, no. The Digi now transitioned to sprint. I got
Sorry,
surprised
why would
with it
you
to a
do
Digi, right?
Diggy retribution?
That's new.
Is this some next level meta that I'm not on? Like, ladies, you gotta tell me because I don't know.
That's why sometimes when I'm casting, I want to avoid like speaking or in advance. Once, like if they're not locking in something yet, as much as possible, try to avoid like giving analysis already about on that one. But well, anyway, it's just fun to
These players are on a whole different level.
yeah. So there you go. This is our teams, and we're gonna be ready in the battlefield really soon, just like now.
Mobile Legends. 5 seconds.
Let's
till
get
the
it. We
enemy
are in
reaches
the land
battlefield.
of Dawn.
Smash
This is
them.
game 3 once again of Onyx and
All troops
Diva.
deployed.
Let's run through their lineups, shall we? On the blue side, we have Jake
Initiate
Lees on
retreat.
that Diggy, Jahan rocking the Kadita, Jenny Puff on that Minotaur, Pixis with Carrie, and Rion on the
Yes, and for the side of the red team, that is Onyx Gaming, we have a Guinevere, Kaja, Lolita, Hanabi, and an Alice.
Both teams are respecting each other as they are going with a 1-2-2 lineup, but they seem to be reversed, right? Leo Mord is dealing with a duo up top, and Guinevere is by herself down.
Yeah.
But they are going to be securing their own jungles for now.
So looks like a mirror of these two teams on how they're actually laning with each other. But then again, this is a battle on, I guess, who's gonna farm in first, who's gonna go to level 4 first. And I think whoever goes into level 4 first will have the advantage on potentially getting a successful gank.
Most definitely. I love that these two teams, as you said, their rotations mirror each other in the sense that they're sending these heroes to these lanes, but also their lineups are pretty cool. Like, a few of them have pretty good damage output on in terms of like single target attacks, such as Guinevere on that Leo Mord, and both of them have really good scaling marksmen, and they also have these single how do you say, isolation CCs when it comes to that divine judgment on one side, and the other could lock people down.
Oh, there you go. They spotted Guinevere in there, right over there near the turtle side. But this is a 4-man situation happening on the side of Diva Gaming at the moment. Roaming around the turtle area. Looks like they want to contest this as early as possible, but might want to get a potential fight first, as Hinata tries to flicker out away from the potential capture.
A few flickers were already committed there, so they're gonna have to their mobility to come back up. But yeah, I think it's safe to say that we are in Old City. These clashes are gonna be lethal. So 2:30 in, no first blood just yet, but Divine Judgment is already online for Hinata. A single pull here could be lethal for Diva, so they gotta be careful.
Yeah, definitely. But that Minotaur is giving that good protection for the Kadita, so no Divine Judgment will be popped in by the Hinata using that Kaja yet. But meanwhile, we can see in here Diva Gaming started overtaking that damage against the turtle already. Let's see if there will be any still. Unfortunately, not for Onyx Gaming.
That's a one-person Minotaur Minoan Fury. That was go for a kill on that Guinevere, but Jenny Pop is looking low. Yutuksha biting the dust. A Peach is also not looking good, shielding up as a jumping in is Jenny Pop. It's 3-4-0 and the bodies hit the floor. This is looking really good for Diva.
That shield coming out from the Lolita is really a good counter against any range damage, but unfortunately there were 3 members from the side of Diva Gaming trying to get that Lolita, so definitely you will not survive. I think 1v4, yes, probably you get a level advantage if in case, or an item advantage, but if it's a 4 or 5 member trying to gank you, you'll definitely not survive.
Wasn't enough, partner. It wasn't enough. In mid, once again, we see here Hinata just poking the bear, throwing out those AoE hits, and Jenny Pop just showing them who's boss. You took a little too forward, though. Her durability is not there just yet. She is at level 5, but at under 5 minutes, there's not enough farm to call that Alice quite a threat just yet.
So far, Diva Gaming doing so good in terms of farming for their side. They try to, as much as possible, make sure that they will be clearing all of the jungle that they have. I didn't see any like a very aggressive play against the opponent's jungle, but in terms of making sure that they will clear the waves fast, I think it is commendable. But in here in the top lane, looks like they want to give a little bit of pressure against Onyx Gaming. However, that's a 4-man Onyx member.
Yeah, it's a 3v4 and Diva's not looking good because Alon committed her Phantom Steed a little too early, a little to no avail. She is going to try her best to push back A Peach and Giselle here, but the real story is happening in mid.
Basically,
mid is looking like a better fight.
Everyone's just poking each other now. I'm not too sure what they're currently waiting. I guess it's time for them to transition onto the turtle side, try to get that, try to pull off and trying to make a fight. And that's what's actually happening right now. They just have to be very careful. There's a chance for the red team to make a steal on this one. And look at that, Jenny Buff trying to create a space for the team. But the Alice actually went inside, diving into 2 members. Look like she's not going to survive. And there you go, 4-man member into the turtle side from the blue team are all still alive. Plus a turret take onto the top lane away from the Leomord. This is looking good for Diva Gaming.
Hot dog! Rion locking down that Blade of Despair so early. It's 6 minutes in, and I think this is looking like a Diva game this early on. I think you gotta check out what A Peach did. A Peach kinda took out her Numenon Blast a little too early, so that gave Diva Gaming everything they needed to be able to buy time and lock in those kills. And even
I think what went wrong on the turtle fight a while ago is that the Alice went too early. I think and too deep. I think she should have waited for the Kaja to actually, do the Divine Judgment work, but probably she was just too impatient.
Yeah, must have been a miscomm. Must have been a miscomm.
And in the middle lane, 4-man rotation from the red team right now, just basically trying to pull off a defense for that turret, as they lost 2 turrets already. It looks like they don't really want to give this one out.
Yeah, and mid is a very important position on the map. If your mid turrets are pushed in, that's a much bigger space that your opponent can move in around. In comparison to either your top or bottom, right?
Correct. And There we go, onto the top lane. This is going to be a 4-man rotation from the blue side. Plus, looks like a well-fed Leomard as well. So in case they go low HP in here from the red side, they have to be very careful against that critical hit that might come out from the Leomard. And it looks like we have a Minoan Fury being thrown out by the Minotaur. Everyone's going so low from the red side. And there you go, one more turret for Diva Gaming.
8-0 currently now, and under 8 minutes, it's looking good for Diva Gaming. Onyx here really needs to get their stuff together so that they can still come back from this. But even if Alon committed that Phantom Steal a little too early, just the perfect Minoan Fury underneath the turret by Jenny Puff turned that right around.
And there you go. Seems like this is not the Guinevere that we've seen from the second game. What happened? I think this time the Guinevere is not a well-fed one. That's the reason why, she's not really able to pull off her true self. Instead, Diva Gaming is doing a really, really great work in the bottom lane. Look at the 1v1 against those two marksmen. Oh my goodness. Carry just killed with Hanabi.
Marksman fight. I saw Higanbana get popped off, but it wasn't going to be enough. They were going one-on-one, even under Giselle's turret, but still, Pixis was not going to have any of it. Here's a potential engage. It's a 4v4 situation right now. Underneath bottom, it's the fight for bottom. That's funny in my head that shouldn't have. But yeah, Leomar takes the tower for free, given that Onyx was defending a little too hard.
Yes, oh, look at that very aggressive carry that plays, just basically pushing away all the members of the red team right now. She even used her ultimate just for that, and I think that wasn't even necessary. Probably she's just carrying them away. Hey, these are my waves, eat them out and go far away. Look at that, the score by the way is just 9-0. No kills yet for the red team for Onyx Gaming.
No kills and no towers. So I think Onyx is feeling a lot of pressure. The red team is currently in the red. There's a lot that they need to do to get back into the black. And I think one of the keys to this is making sure that they don't get penetrated and they protect this one last tower they have standing.
They have to. But now even the buffs from their own jungle, from the very own jungle of Onyx Gaming, is already being taken away by Diva Gaming. And it's going to cause them a lot of trouble right now. Again,
a lot of trouble indeed, partner. We're about 8 seconds away from that Lord coming up, and I think it will be good for Onyx to get some breathing, but also they're gonna have to worry about trying to steal that Lord.
It's risky, but it can pay really, really good if they actually were able to steal it. But the risk, the chance of the risk is just way too high, I guess, given that they are really lacking in terms of gold, because this is a 10k gold lead, and that is huge.
10k, you mean 11k?
Now it's 11k.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Jenny Puff is doing so good, giving her teammates so much space. Her Minotaur is just amazing.
And look at that, the carry is already soloing the Lord at the moment. She definitely can do it. Probably, she just has to avoid that Hanabi near the turtle area as well, with the Kaja as well, because they can potentially steal this one. And look at that, this is now a 2v1 situation. Members of the blue team actually trying to back up the carry. Now let's see what is going to happen in here.
No ults on the side of Diva here, but they are able to save Lord and take it for themselves. Really good Minoan Fury by Jenny Puff underneath the turret though earlier. That was like a 2 or 3 man Minotaur, should I say woman, Minoan Fury. They are looking to take this turret down under, yeah, this might be the last nail in the coffin, because we are seeing Lord down mid.
Hinata will go down in his very own turret as well, but he's actually able to take down the Leomard as well. So more massacre ongoing in here on the bottom lane. Part of map 601. That is the score of the carry at the moment. Minoan Fury popped up once more. This turret is still alive, and the run indeed. Let's see if she'll be able to chase this Alice. Oh no!
Good. Godlike is Pixis.
Apparently not. Apparently not for that Alice.
It's the Hanabi that's left. Giselle and Hinata are trying their best to defend. Shoot. A Peach is also now back up. She's shielding up. It's gonna be hard. That's all.
They're focusing on the base now. They want to end this. Oh my goodness!
Oh man, 4-man Minotaur! 4-woman Minotaur!
They want to end this now. They're focus firing on that base already. It is 2-0 in favor of Diva. I mean 2-1 in favor of Diva Gaming. Congratulations to our new victor.
I'm sorry. Onyx got 1 kill, right? Onyx got 1
Did they?
kill and it was the lead.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. It was two. And
One of that Leomord, and then before the game just shut off, ended, I think Khadija
look at
died.
that. It was actually the tank support that got the kills from the side of Onyx Gaming. So that's kind of unusual. Usually you would want to give the kills to your carries, but sometimes you cannot avoid that. You know, sometimes you just want to secure a kill in favor of your team just to give you a little bit of cold. But apparently this was hard. This was a hard fight for Onyx Gaming, but it was really great at the same time because they did manage to get 1 point from the Divas.
Yeah, by turning it into a 3-game series. Congratulations to Diva Gaming taking this round, basically knocking out Onyx from FSL Philippines. Good game though. I'm pretty sure all of our viewers enjoyed that. If you would call for like a quick MVP of this game, who would you say?
I think it's gonna be. I really like how Jenny Puff is playing his heroes. Like even the Guinevere, while she was the Guinevere a while ago, right? Even the Guinevere plays, and even the Minotaur plays that she showcased in this game. So I think I'm gonna give the MVP to her.
Jahan was the
was that?
But yeah,
they got letter J. Both of them got letter J, so both of them will be my MVP. I'm just making an excuse.
Double J's. Yeah, so Jahan earlier with that Guinevere was awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, this game though, Jay had the best Minoan Furies I've seen in a while. So yeah.
Congratulations indeed. But
Honest Gaming, good show though, good show. You guys.
Yeah, now I'm showing the screen right now our updated bracket for bracket A. As you can see in here, Dracaris did manage to, Femme Fatale did manage to get a win on a 2-0 score, or on a 2-1 score against Dracaris. So now, after this match, you will be tuning into Archangel versus Femme Fatale. So once again, guys, we were your shoutcasters. We'll be casting the next game as well. Do tune in because after 5 minutes, or yeah, around 5 minutes, we will just be setting up the lobby. Do share the live stream. But yeah, meantime, we will be taking a little bit of break. Again, we were your casters. I'm Keisaya, and with me is
Leo.
So yeah, we'll be right back.